this. We are back. Despite our best despite your best efforts, we're still alive. Yes, we are back to continue our little campaign of sci and fi and fantasy, and you cannot stop us. We are picking up where we left off last time with, well, Maddie's better at talking, so would you mind?
Yes, I would. So, we left off at the penultimate session, getting intercepted by some pirates. And at the top of last session, after getting a rundown of the combat rules, the battle commences. The power, through some mercifully good rolls, comes back fully after 3 turns, with about 3 to 4 power coming back every turn. Ellie directs power flow as it was generated to various guns, thrusters, and shields to make sure that we aren't just, sitting ducks waiting to be exploded. The Talon dodges and weaves through asteroids, Sullivan deftly maneuvering, trying to break the shields of the attackers, with Casey and Rage at the guns, before eventually succeeds in destroying one of them. Ever the negotiator and gentleman, Sullivan offers a deal to the highwaymen: your lives for your treasure and our leave. This is met with a rebuttal and laughter, and I guess the only way forward is through murder. With a swift combination of Rage's shooting and Casey's torpedo launcher, the final pirate ship is defeated, and we use our mag scoop to attach the most intact of the salvage, and warp away with previously acquired warp data, to go from the outskirts of Esther 806 to the planet Bow Wow 9, a desert scrapyard inhabited by dog people. While the rest of the crew resupplies, refuels, installs the guns that we had in storage that I didn't install, and buffs out the damage taken in the fight. It was 1 point of damage. Sullivan heads over to sell our salvage, which nets a cool 160,000 gold for the group, which is insane. I didn't think space crap was worth that much. Sullivan also takes this opportunity to look at some tier 6 ships in disrepair, with the ultimate goal of someday soon, hopefully, purchasing one to rebuild and refurbish. He pays a guy $5,000 to come up with a list that we could potentially buy, costing anywhere from 1 to 1.8 million gold. This is not going to be a soon thing. This is going to be a I hope so thing. Having done what we needed to do on Bow Wow 9, we of the Black Talon have begun our jump to Loose Cannon, the last stop before free space and a triumphant return to Port Aronia, on our way back to Sylvethrin. Anyways, continue.
All right, thank you. So yes, you all are making your way back, hoping to beat the clock, making a pretty good time of it. Just a couple of things that have changed. So on this map, if we continue using it for space battle stuff, we are now, every square is 100. So the ship is not,
to scale
anymore with the measurements here, but
we don't have a 3 kilometer long ship.
You don't have yet.
Yet.
So, but
that's the concerning part.
But yeah, now the ship can move. I might make it less. I might just bring it down to 25 so that you can actually, have movement. Because technically, that moving it from here to here is a dash and movement. So, but for now. That's the only change that I've really made. But yeah, you all, like Maddie said, you all are currently traveling between Bow Wow 9 and Loose Cannon Moon. You all, the list I provided, y'all won't actually get for probably another couple days of travel, but I wanted to make sure you all had it. You know.
So we can start dreaming.
Yes. Also, so that if anyone's like, "Ooh, what's this ship look like?" I can come up with a description. Or if you want to like design a ship, I can just be like, "Yeah, that's what it looks like." The big old like boomerang or whatever. I don't know. There's lots of weird ships in the galaxy.
Are any of these designed with submersible in mind?
None of them have the aquatic gear as part of them, but all of them could. I would say probably out of all of them, the let me pull up my list. The one that probably has the best visuals for underwater is the
It's got to be Blue Bounty, right?
Blue Bounty is probably a good one, and then the
Or
stupid
Kraken
one.
Ascent.
Both
of those are kind of water visual.
I think all of the like the side-on ones are just like hard-hitting ships. They're not actually like they're very much UNSC ship style is the best way I can put those ones. They're like long and have lots of big guns.
I figured that if we were
They
going to
just
do,
look like a gun.
Yeah.
I figured that if we were going to do any aquatic stuff, it'd be like an exocraft in No Man's Sky versus like outfitting our massive ship to do it.
All of the ships can be fit with aquatic gear until I think tier 7, and then it's impossible to submerge a vehicle because it's too big.
So what
I
I'm hearing
think-
is that when we get up to a tier 7 ship, we shouldn't just trade up. We should keep our old one and make that a watercraft.
So yes,
Buy a smaller one.
I was describing to Maddie the Unizon Foods one as sort of just the entire. It's a very the Apple Magic Mouse, very like smooth, wide top glass, or like a cross between that and like the early or like the mid 90s Macs, the colorful ones.
Do any of these look like a flying saucer?
I would say probably the Gallant Wanderer is more spherical.
Do any of these look like a penis?
We're not getting that
the
one.
The Kraken Ascent looks kind of like a penis.
Okay.
Oh, I found the ships.
Okay, I revoke my approval for the Kraken Ascent.
I mean, it's the most penis-like shaped one. It's got 4 engines on the back, and it's got a long central structure and a main cannon.
Penicular.
Penicular.
I still think just generally, if we're looking purely at maximize size and minimize cost, we probably are going to get the Blue Bounty. Since I assume paying the 1.3 million and then repairing will take longer but ultimately be cheaper than buying like a 2 million and repairing.
All of these will take all of these will be cheaper than buying a new ship. Like almost entirely. I think the only one that would come close, technically, you would save on it because the SCB-12 fully kitted out and ready to purchase is about 6.5 million. So repairing that one, you're probably in like the 3.5 range.
Mhm.
So you will save money on purchasing any of these. However, yeah, like it's how much time do you want to have? Because basically you'll purchase whatever ship, and then you'll have it'll be put in a ship repair yard, and will be sending money to have them continually hold and repair the ship until it's ready to go, because you are not a crew of 500 people working on a ship. So yeah, basically it'll just be in its own little private plane hangar until y'all are ready to take it out. But yeah, Blue Bounty is a good one. I was envisioning it more as a like a scientific exploration vehicle. More sort
I
of.
mean, that is what I'm looking for, to be honest.
Yeah, more like Normandy shaped. Like if you're calling a shape of ship from the Mass Effect series. So sort of higher, longer bridge with lots of side view.
Which one is this one?
The Blue Bounty, the Sophie Materials Blue Bounty.
I love the Normandy.
Are we Normandy SR1 or 2?
So that begs the
I prefer
question.
the first
France
one, to be
exists?
honest.
I think not in terms of this, because we're using the Normandy as a so the players understand how big the ship is comparison, and not as a so the characters understand how big the ship is comparison. So I don't think France exists in this world.
I mean, it might.
Or
It's
in
only one planet.
or in a way that we know of.
Yeah, France
There is
exists.
Well, I gotta be
but
honest.
it's just a
I
jungle
really
somewhere.
like the idea of getting like a flying saucer-esque ship.
No.
What do you mean no? That'd be great.
I'm a fan on a variation of that tweak, which is the chrome discus.
Where the fuck is my spaceship diagram?
We've looked at the spaceship diagram, and also it's way too small. I can't make out 90% of
Also,
them.
a perfect
in.
sphere would also be cool.
A perfect sphere. A perfect sphere, I think, would be really hard to land.
It doesn't land.
I
It
feel
just
like
floats.
I
I feel like I'm alone in liking spaceships that look like planes.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Why would I buy a plane if I could buy a chrome discus?
I think
I think for me, I envision the Gamorrean suplex to be like a wider sort of almost parenthesis shaped ship. With like a higher deck, and then sort of just I don't know what the big macaroni noodle is the only thing that was coming to my brain.
A boomerang.
Yeah, like a forward-facing boomerang. And then the grizzly bear I just sort of envisioned as like very like Warhammer 40k or StarCraft sort of Terran very like
Big and chunky.
home plate in baseball shaped ship, sort of just big and tall and clunky. But sometimes that's the aesthetic you're looking for.
Yeah? Okay. So, I may have missed some of it, but the Blue Bounty is kind of Mass Effect Normandy.
Mhm.
Grizzly Bear is big, chunky, and kind of shaped like a home plate.
Mhm.
The Kraken Ascent is long and thin.
Yeah.
Fomorian Suplex is macaroni shaped.
Yeah.
Did we have any others that we had the shape of?
The Cordon Bleu was sort of shaped like a giant futuristic mouse. Was very like flat and sleek on the top. Engine sort of hidden away. The top is all blue tinted plasteel. So you can see through the entire top of the ship basically, except for into the rooms. Very if Apple designed a ship. This is what I described it as.
What were the if you haven't already said, what were the other ones shaped like that we haven't talked about? Just out of curiosity.
Gallant Wanderer was sort of not quite flying saucer, like circular spheroid, but it is more round. It is what would be, I don't know what the shape name is, but not, might be ovoid, but it's just like a slightly squished circle.
Okay.
Like a circular ship, but like sort of thinned out on its left and right.
So kind of like a donut without the hole.
Well,
Is that
if you took a donut and smushed the sides in.
okay?
But yeah, then Fate Maker's very classic spaceship shaped, but just like it's very much sort of your guys' style of ship, but a little wider, less long. Some of the rooms are built into the really wide wings. Things get a really wide wing set, like a sort of like a B-2 bomber. And then Star Rise is a I was thinking more classic spaceship, very sort of cylindrical tube. And then
I'm trying to find the fucking image.
I think the only other two were the Yaren Principal and the V-55 Skybreaker.
Skybreaker very much in the same vein of the Kraken Ascent, but it's got wings instead of the ship. The engines all the way to the back. They're like mid-side, with smaller wings, and lower mid-side. So still that very big layout, but
I fucking found it.
nice. And then
I want J2, by the way.
J2. And then Yaren Principle's very much I would say closer to like a Covenant style ship. Like a big head, a landing bay towards the back. Sort of overall wider than it is tall.
Okay.
Forward facing.
A little
peanut shaped a bit.
So a little rounded.
Yeah, rounded. Little rounded.
Okay. Okay, well, I know what my out of character vote is, but which one of these has the most options for guns and weaponry?
I think all of them, because basically we're just the most intact of them is basically just a hull.
So
And
to put in perspective, just out of the minimum amount of hard points, which is things that you can attach that are you control from the inside that you can use outside of the ship. The minimum for a tier 6 is 20. So you will have 20 slots to put things. Whether you use them all, that's up to you. But I think only the Skybreaker and the Kraken Ascent come with a main cannon. Because they're military ships.
Okay.
Everything else just has guns, but if the captain wants to point the whole ship at something and fire the main cannon, that's sort of the one you want. I think it's a once per. Yeah, it's a because it's a minute reload. So,
To be honest, then maybe the Kraken is the best option. It's tied for the biggest. And that's a feature.
It's
the
it
bounty
is the
wouldn't
most
have.
expensive, fully upgraded. Like once it's, if you bought it brand new, that's the one that is the 8.5 million.
That's probably our best option.
which one?
I mean,
The Kraken Ascent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
It's tied for
in
the
between-
largest. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I was gonna say I'm in between Kraken and Blue Bounty at this point.
I think those were
I
the
think
ones that
whichever-
Tweaking I suggested.
Yeah, I think whichever we get one of those two just because of size.
I have no
Yeah.
preference, really.
Yeah. So I think really those are the only two in contention just because if we're going to get one and we're putting all this money towards it, we may as well make it as big as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they're the same size but the Kraken also just comes with a main cannon and the other one doesn't have a benefit to kind of weigh against that, then we probably go Kraken.
I was gonna say, yeah, the Blue Bounty is more. If it was fully repaired, would come with a like the subnautical features, and they have like cloaking technology and stuff. But
Wow, cloaking's quite good. But we could also just get all that stuff on the Kraken, right?
you can, yeah.
Whereas, vice versa, could we put like a main cannon on the Blue Bounty if it's not designed for it?
You could, in theory, yeah.
Okay.
I think you would have to probably dedicate a suite to it, but yeah.
I mean, we have 22 suites to potentially work with, so.
All right. So once we get closer to making that decision, we can have
All
the
right.
conversation.
Sorry.
again.
Yeah.
So on
Yeah.
average with these ships, you will have both of them, since they're 11, and the con score for these ships is probably going to be 16 plus, because they're big ships. They'll probably have 17 things that you can, like 17 suites each, at least.
Yeah, we can revisit this conversation once we're actually purchasing one to see how we're feeling, but
We got what, 1.2 for the scrap that we brought in? Or was it more?
160K.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was way more than it actually was. I don't know why I thought it was 1.2.
No, yeah, we have to make some money before we can buy one of these.
Yeah. My brain is not remembering things, and yeah, you also covered it in the recap, and I was listening to the recap, and I did not register that number in my head.
All right. Well, I think regardless, it's between those two. Because we may as well buy the biggest one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also a fan of the big gun.
And technically, I think the Kraken Ascent would be the best one because we get the main cannon without having to use a suite for it. So if we put both ships had identical upgrades, the Kraken Ascent would have one extra suite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll come to that conclusion later.
We would also probably have to dedicate a suite to cloaking technology whereas the Blue Bounty would have that, right?
What was the question?
So the Blue Bounty has cloaking technology. Would that require a suite if we were to put it in a different ship?
If you're putting it on the Strider, it would take a suite to run the systems. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
So a trade-off of.
No, I think actually the Blue Bounty's better then.
Okay, yeah, let's tentatively go with the Blue Bounty.
The Blue Bounty gets cloaking and subnautical versus Kraken only getting main cannon. And if upgrades take a suite,
yeah, the big upgrades take a suite.
Then we have more bang for our buck with the Blue Bounty. Plus, the Blue Bounty looks like the Normandy, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I think tentative Blue Bounty, even though we can't buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is also a much more reasonable one for us to shoot for at this time.
Correct. We'll get there faster.
Yes.
But anyways, loose cannon.
Rose, are you good with this?
Rose?
Oh.
She's just screaming J2, J2, J2. The triangle. Rose, there's only so much we can do. We caught her. We caught her not at the mic. That's funny.
Okay, so I guess we pen in Blue Bounty.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, because technically the subnautical gear requires you to have a room that lets you either exit above or below on the ship. That's a dry dock that you can leave the ship and not fill it. Yeah, you all spend the approximately 8 hours, for the most part, long resting between Bow Wow 9 and the aforementioned Loose Cannon Moon. Loose Cannon Moon. Let me pull up some lore. Technically, it's named the Loose Cannon Moon of Krios. Krios is the planet that Loose Cannon orbits. With Krios effectively wiped off the map in the Northern Territories War, Loose Cannon Moon is essentially an outlaw state with a flourishing black market, but it is full of bandits and those of ill repute. Any and all cities on the moon have shielded Atmos domes. The major legal work available comes from salvaging Krios and finding scrap to bring back and clean of radiation. So, you jump into this system and a sort of hazy void sits in front of you. this this space has never really recovered from the Northern Territories War. And honestly, the people that remain sort of like it that way. The authorities don't really come through here, and it's sort of better for them this way. They just live on the edge of several B-class civs, and they're within the confines of Grand Unitar, but they're sort of just left to their own devices. Sullivan, as you pull in, you just hear the slow clink of small pieces of debris clinking off of the shield as you pull into the space.
All right.
I believe you all refueled.
We refueled at Bow Wow.
You refueled
I
at
believe.
Bow Wow. So you
We
could
did.
make an additional jump, but then you would need to refuel again.
But I believe we don't have nav data, right? So either jump would be wild.
You have a choice. You can make 2 jumps through Urtaria Taos and Porteronia, which is going to take another full tank of gas to do so. Or you can jump from Loose Cannon and make a wild jump to Porteronia. Also, this is something that I don't think I said out loud, but I don't know what I say sometimes. Whenever you successfully complete a wild jump, you gain the data of making the trip back. You connect the 2 points.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Which
makes sense. We're creating nav data.
Yes. So if you have a catastrophic failure, there are a couple on my list. You do not generate a successful jump. So it maintains being a wild jump for you. But that's how you make money with your being a wild jump adventurer. People make wild jumps to locations they have either heard rumors of or know of, but don't know the path. They go there and then they come back and sell the successful trip data. And that can make you a fair bit of dosh if it's not a jump that's been made yet or distributed yet.
Right.
So
what you're saying is we could totally make a whole bunch of money doing this.
yes, to people
Yes,
make
but we'd
entire
have to go
livings.
to a less explored area of space. We'd have to go up north, probably.
Mhm.
I mean, there's Warp Data Rush is literally a region of the map.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything in there that it's like, oh, this goes to a strategically helpful location. Like if you're just jumping to jump and you're like, cool, I found shit but 12 out there and I brought it back. It's like, cool, what's out there? It's like, oh, it's just on the edge of nothing. It's like, oh, here's 12,000 credits or whatever.
Hey, that's 12,000 credits is still pretty good.
Yeah, there are like bounties for getting to places. So if you want to make some like hard dosh, there are paths and treks that y'all can do.
That could be our source of money.
Yeah.
So we are going to Savrathan if someone's looking at the map.
Yeah.
All right, Savrathan Collective. That's our destination, which is in the Warp Data Rush area. That's where people are paying big money for warp data out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could from there start wild jumping up north, circling around and then coming back down to loose cannon.
The main thing we have to keep a consideration
Fuel
for
is the
fuel.
consideration. Yes.
Yeah. Current ship can make, what, 2 or 3 jumps total
Right.
on a tank? So we wouldn't be able to get super far, but
what
if we
is
were
ship
to-
fuel? Is that something mineable?
Yes. If you anyone can buy like you'll have to fit it somewhere on your ship, but you'd have to find a source of Caesarellum, usually in gaseous form. It's usually in the arms of the galactic spiral, which is sort of why the paths follow the galactic arms as much as possible. You would need specific gear to process some, but or you would need a ship that runs on newer fuel, or there are also solar and electric. You'd have to have some form of battery. But I think, yeah, all of the... You need Caesarellum, or you need... technology... 1 second. I've got it somewhere in my notes, but basically there's... Oh, ships and their fuel. That's where it is. Yeah, most modern ships use a combination of solar charging and Caesarellum specifically to use their subspace drive. The most state-of-the-art ships use crenolite crystal. Those are the sort of ships that you would want for long distance travel, because they burn much slower than Caesarellum. Caesarellum is basically made into a slow burning gel that lets you use your subspace drive. And then crenolite lets you basically take a lot of fuel with you for FTL jumps.
Okay.
I tuned out when we started talking about fuel. Are we wild jumping to Proteronia?
We probably are, but the question I have:
Matt,
what
I
is
also did that.
Septel?
What's up?
What is Septel? Is that a place we could fuel?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where Ellie boarded the Jiro's Delight. Was
Okay,
Septel.
so then we would wild jump to Port Aronia, refuel, jump to Calamex because we have that data.
Yeah,
Then
wild jump
we would
to
wild jump to Septel.
Yeah. Technically, it's
refuel.
So it's Septel's Crossing in Williams Mall. Septel Crossing is a giant asteroid processing plant that has grown into a giant trucker and trading port in the middle of space.
This sounds very similar to Proteronia.
I mean, yeah, it's the.
We're going from Space Bucky's to Space Ghost Town to Space Bucky's, the other location.
So yeah,
but you're going from Space Bucky's to Space Wawa.
Space Bucky's to like Space 7-Eleven, but you know.
Yeah, the reason Calamex isn't mostly traveled is because technically it's part of the inner arm stretch. Same with the veteran and the point A and point B locations. They're in the inner armband, which are points that are not are much less travel. Most people don't go from arm to arm. They'll like travel up an arm or down an arm and then to the center and then back out. Just because lots of weird shit happens in between the two.
Well, we're adventurers. That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
So then, yeah, we wild jump to Port Ornia. We're gonna refuel, jump to Calamax, wild jump to Septel Crossing, refuel, and while we're refueling there, since that's where Mad got to, we could probably just buy nav data for Severthin, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then we'll do the Severthin stuff, and then, or right next to it, we wild jump from Severthin to Point of Interest A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Before
the
we start
war
heading
crimes.
back. Yeah. So I think that's a plan. We're not going to stop in Loose Cannon. This place can go fuck itself.
Okay.
Yeah. This is gonna be
think
nothing
it's
but a
alright.
problem. We're gonna end up robbed.
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
However, it does seem kind of nice.
I'm good.
Let's say goodbye to it. Lock on.
All right.
I mean, look, if they attack us, we have every right to defend ourselves, which means we could get more scrap.
Well, that's what's going to happen whenever we come out of Wild Jump. More pirates.
exactly. Or potentially. I do have 90% of a D100 tables.
Yes, Mad was telling me of your difficulties in.
It's so
That
hard.
other-
It's not like the other one where I can just get fucking ideas. It's just like no one has ever thought about traveling space before. It's insane.
Well, what's really funny is we're about to roll the result, which is derelict tier 6 ship.
There is on this list the ship exits subspace to see a fully intact unregistered ship. The ship's tier is level dependent.
No.
Oh.
Well, either way, that's still some
Oh, God.
dodge. That's some
I
sad-
mean-
I mean, that's a.
If it's level dependent, then worst case scenario, we just have a same tier ship that we just sell.
yeah. Worst case scenario. That's some
Worst case scenario is free money.
Basically, the thing that I was thinking of. So there's an old story from like the 80s of this guy that was driving home and he just found a unfinished Corvette on the side of the road, like no paint job, just full like aluminum plating, engine in it. Didn't have any like stamps or serial numbers or anything. He was just like, and he just hooked it up to his truck and brought it home. And it's just like, well, he tried to like find where it was, and everyone was just like, "Oh yeah, it's mine." So he's like, "I'm just keeping it."
Yeah,
Y'all
that's fair.
can't fucking, because they were like, "Oh yeah," like he said like 6 like he lived in an area that like the highway like went through, and it's like there's a lot of like it was the 80s, so there was like actually like car manufacturers that went down the road, and like every single one that was like producing them was like, "Oh yeah, this is ours."
And it's like, no, it's not. Go
I hope
away.
you guys realize that he's lying to us right now, and that quote unquote completely functional empty ship we find is gonna be Nemesis.
Yeah,
I
No!
was gonna say Brandon's an immortal and found a fucking Corvette in 1980.
no. That's
No,
not true.
we're gonna get aliened whenever we find this ship. I'm telling you.
there are aliens.
I don't want to play Nemesis in D&D.
Oh, so yes, there are aliens. There's like a couple on the
No,
ship.
there's some fucked up things I've put on.
Oh,
those
I know,
lists.
I know, and it's
I'm sure you fucked up things on the list, and I'm also equally sure that we don't know where they are. Because
we
for
love
those
Cronenberg.
for those of you who've never seen us roll on a D100 table in a Brandon campaign before, he randomizes his D100
He's
list, so
fucking
it's not
No, watch this. 100.
100 could be bad.
77.
All right,
77.
we will keep that in mind.
Yeah, we're gonna get 2 chances.
No.
Yeah.
So we'll hold on to that 77. I need.
That's me rolling.
It is you. It is you rolling. I need you to make me 3 astrogation checks, so piloting checks.
Okay, first one will luck point. Wait, I don't need to. I'm getting advantage from Owen helping, right?
No, you do.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I guess you
Yes, you're getting help from Owen.
Okay,
Well, that's-
so that one
So
was a
a
natural
nat
20,
20.
and a natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
So a
luckily
nat 20.
Nat 20.
So that's a 26.
Uh-huh. So you're
Second
pretty
one.
much already guaranteed.
A
18.
24.
Okay.
And a 25.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Your minimum threshold
Well,
is a 25 on this list. However, you rolled a 77.
By the way, I think I figured out what I see Owen as.
No.
I will try and find the fucking picture of it.
You find a theoretical successful call of travel through from Loose Cannon to Port Aronia. It is a 10-hour jump.
Well, that gives me some training time, baby. Woo.
So, if there's
And
anything
2
that
hours of Borderlands.
anyone
16.
needs, if anyone needs to do anything, you have 10 hours of downtime. Be that training, be that
I have a question.
yes.
So if we have executed a safe warp essentially from between Loose Cannon and Port Aronia, does that mean we now have that data and can sell it?
Once you go through, so that's you could probably sell it, but not for very much. Everything in the
'cause this is
explored
known
free,
space.
everything in explored
Yeah.
free space is basically, you could look it up on a database. There is some way to get to these areas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone has made this jump before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone might have made the jump. Someone
Yeah.
in Sylvethrin might have a ton of data near them. Because that's where they live, but that data has not been ubiquitously added to the Wild Jump Coordinators board, so that data has not been dispersed into the universe. So those parts are still unknown, and that's where you can. Just technically, yeah, you guys could sell the data between Septel Crossing and Sylvethrin and probably make a little bit of money because people know that Sylvethrin is there, but no one's really needed to sell data because Septel Crossing has the data and they don't really care to sell it. If you and your neighbors are making money, why do they need to sell the data?
Yeah.
So
Fair.
it just lets
By the way,
competition.
I did put the picture of Owen in Brandon's game channel.
Yeah. I don't necessarily agree, but you're allowed to have whatever visualization you wish.
That's
That's pretty funny.
I was like, why do I? I'm like, no, but that's exactly
so
what
I'm
I
gonna
think
guess
it
that
was.
is the 77 that we successfully did it, or is the 77 something else?
So you still have to roll on the table, but
Okay.
if he succeeds in his triangulation, that's why I made it 3 and not 10, because that's
Okay.
fucking stupid.
That is stupid, yeah.
Because technically, so in the default, it says like you can wait 10 minutes, and it's like I guess it's for in combat, or you just sit there and keep making rolls until you can leave.
Jeez Louise.
So like basically he'd spend his action doing math. And with all of those really high rolls, I think he would have they were all above 20, so he would have 12 points of 30 needed to make a successful jump.
Good lord.
Yeah. It's like
anyways.
It's
that's okay, two further questions. Or no, one further question. How much time did it take to get from Bow 9 to Loose Cannon?
8 hours.
8 hours? Okay. So we've almost done a full 24 again.
But basically, if you triangulate correctly, the minimum you can roll on this table is a 25, so it gets rid of some of the worst things that you can get out of you. But if you roll less than a 25 and your minimum is 25 is your ship is ejected slightly prematurely at the end of your jump, suffer 1 minor malfunction and 1 potential encounter. So that's what happened last time. So it's like if you roll under a 25, you still end up on a result that's not great, but you make the jump. And then your minor thing was that your power went. So, which is like one of the worst things on there. I think the other worst thing is is a 1 on that, and that's your ship begins to decompress. So you have limited oxygen as well.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So by the time we land in Port Aronia, we will likely be on the date of 2/15.
2/15.
2/15. We missed Valentine's Day.
Oh no.
I don't know that necessarily. Well, I mean, Christianity exists in this universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus is real in this.
I mean, if France exists, then
France exists, but we don't know France exists. Jesus exists, and our characters do know that Jesus exists.
France is just a forest planet somewhere out there.
With like one really tall pole.
Who knows?
They put a light on it.
You'll need to find it. It's out there somewhere.
We gotta find
you could be the people that unleash the scourge of France on the galaxy.
Oh fuck! I can't handle that. I can't handle that response. Man, I don't know what Casey's done, but that would be worse.
I don't know.
We'll have to find out what Casey's done when we go to point of interest A.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely horrified to know this.
But anyway.
I mean, you have the location data.
Yeah, we do. So those two are doing training. Can I try and get the Codex, Cryptex, Dark Holocron, there we go, to fucking open?
Do you suddenly have force powers?
I do not!
You try as you might to fumble with it, to find little...
I need fucking force powers. You
want help?
That's how you opened it before, because you were in a place that was full of...
force energy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can help you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, can you have... Oh, I don't know if she can, because it's technically mine, so...
I can still interact with it.
Yeah, you could interact with it. You could try.
I don't know if we want to do that, but...
Fair point, fair point.
If you ask Casey nicely, she might.
Yeah, I would. Okay, Casey, I've tried prizing this thing open a half different ways. The only thing I can think of is that it's got something to do with your force of all things, power things.
Alright, well, let's take a look at it.
Alright. Cube on table.
Yep. I'm going to look at Cube and see if I can gather any insight onto fucking what I want to do with it. What have you tried?
I've tried screwdrivers, the laser cutter. I tried throwing it against the floor. I tried throwing it against the wall, throwing it against the ceiling, biting it. Doesn't really do anything.
Alright, I'm just gonna... She's just gonna, like, basically channel force into it and rotate, and levitate it and see just where she gets with that simple act.
Okay. You begin focusing on it, and for how small this object is, carrying it by hand, it feels a little bit heavier, like it's made of like a denser metal or something, or like a highly compressed crystalline structure of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite tungsten heavy, but sort of like a heavier steel. As you focus on it, you're used to like lifting things with your power. It doesn't budge. You begin focusing harder and harder on it. Enough strength where you could feel like you'd probably be able to at least for a moment, get one of your allies' feet off the ground, and it's still not budging.
Interesting. Let's... You know what? I'm gonna try and commune with it. If I can.
Is that necessarily the best idea?
I mean...
Because, we know it's evil.
Yeah, but I think that's literally the only way it's gonna open, is if you ask it nicely, so...
I've definitely asked it in a variety of ways, so maybe nicely is the answer.
Yeah. So we're gonna try that shit. Let's treat it as if it's a person and see how that goes.
Okay.
Open sesame.
What are you saying? What are you doing? Yeah.
Alright, I know that I'm not your owner, but your owner really would like you to open, and I've got the force powers to do it. So could you please do that?
Make me a faith check.
Okay, I can do that. 12 plus 8. 20.
It has no intelligence, but it has a will.
So like the crystal.
Yeah, similar to the crystal. Different though.
Okay.
The crystal sort of also has an opinion. This does not.
Okay.
You get the feeling like it wants to open, but it doesn't have enough power.
Are we getting a long rest after this, or no?
You guys just
had a long rest on
We
the
just had a long
previous
rest.
jump.
We just had a long rest. Fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna pump in like 6 force points.
Okay. I'll stop you at 5.
Okay.
As you begin channeling your electricity into it, it begins to get that red glow hum to it that you saw. Not the giant surge that it got from the temple, but your slow, methodical charging. You watch as it stands up on one end like it has a polar magnetic force, although it does not seem to be attracted to any metal on the ship. It just stands up on one corner. And the edges get more ornate.
Oh. Is it still standing if I stop the
Yep.
channeling? Okay.
It just slowly rotates in position.
Well, I did something.
I'm gonna poke it.
Okay.
You poke it and you quickly get a flash of like a battle sequence. Like touching a doorknob, you just receive a spark and like 3 or 4 panels of images. They flash by too quick for you to like perceive more than human bodies in motion against each other.
Okay, that did something, and I'm gonna grab it.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna be on standby. I have no healing magic, but we'll figure it out.
You grab it and you feel a pulse of energy run through you. Your hair stands up on end. Your co-conspirator gets worried for a moment. But you see a battle sequence lay out in front of you. 2 warring nations of some kind, using blaster and spear in unison. A fighting style you've never seen before, but it feels like now you know how to.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you gain...
By the way, I'm half paying attention to Ellie at this point and half looking at my tablet to do my course.
That's right. You're like, yeah, she's just wigging out, but it's fine.
Yeah, like she's like, whatever.
Where is my notes? I didn't think you go for this, so now it's in my fault notes.
Why wouldn't I go for this? It's a mystery.
Ooh, mystery.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
You gain access to the Asit underhand style. So whenever you were fighting with a pole arm, as if you use an action to use your pole arm of any kind, so spear, javelin, pole axe, halberd, glaive, any of those things, anything on a stick.
Yeah.
You can use your bonus action to make a single firearm attack against the creature that you're fighting without disadvantage.
Oh.
So close quarters.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
So basically, you pull the bitch gut shot move, like when they're preoccupied.
All right, I'll take that.
The the crystal fades back to its deep red color. Or was it black before? You don't remember now.
Do I remember?
Unclear. Anyways.
Okay. She's not even paying attention. She's on her tablet.
But the crystal now floats on its own, if placed on a flat surface, but no longer glows. Seems like some time and maybe some more power in the future will help you gain more knowledge from this holocron.
Did I spin it?
Yeah. Obviously, it's spin.
Or does it get mad at me?
Whenever you spin it, it's weird. It's like it reverses its spin until it slows down enough, and then it goes slow again.
Mm-hmm.
Spin.
So it's honestly a pretty decent fidget toy.
That's probably what it will be used
I mean, yeah, it would live on my desk. Well, damn.
Well, I'm going to assume that you're fine, so...
I mean, I think I'm fine. That doesn't hurt. That didn't hurt as much as the last time.
I mean, that's good.
I'm going to assume I should thank Sullivan for that one, but...
Before it received 25 points.
Oh,
It kind of exploded.
What
Yeah,
exploded?
I'm gonna pump that thing. I'm gonna pump that thing for like 80 the next time.
Please don't.
I'm gonna fly into 80
Please.
somehow.
You might put a hole in the ship.
Please
if you
don't
put that much
do that.
in, use it as a torpedo.
Oh, that's an idea.
Oh my god. Please don't.
Ah, yes. The big thump.
You just made a nuclear grenade. No problems.
Just a nuclear grenade. It's no big deal.
What?
It
Bless
just
you.
takes a small thing and then it goes boom.
Yep.
Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.
The other way to go poof.
But yeah. As you all do other things as you need, unless anyone has anything of dire note, the trip is uneventful.
Trying to think what Rage would be doing other than thinking very heavily about all the information he now has.
Oh, also, I wanted to ask, I think the answer is yes, but have you all installed as many guns as you can?
Yes, I did that last time.
Okay.
I did that last time, and I have uncheckmarked the thing, which is why I was like, oh, by the time we get to Porteronia, probably would be the next day, because I assume would have spent at least a few hours installing and assembling guns.
And I fucking
So
Lego that other one on.
As I say, yeah, to install a gun, you do have to spacewalk to install it on the outside, but it's not.
Well, I mean, we would have been at Bow Wow 9, so.
Okay, you did it then. Okay, I was thinking.
Yeah,
I was
did it
thinking
then.
between Bow Wow and.
Oh no! I did it in the I guess I'll call it a dry dock there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
And I did tell you, but I also know that you are sick and told me earlier today that you did not remember anything we did
I
last
really thought there was a session between this one and the last one, and I was trying to figure out.
Nope. I'm gonna be honest. I have, I think, 10 bullet points for last session.
Yeah, I don't have very many, but I did take bullet points on as much as I could.
Yeah.
We had the combat, and then Bow Wow 9.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
So,
no, my I was racking my brain. I was like, okay, you answered the combat, and you went to Bow Wow, and I did the thing for that, and then so that was the previous session. What happened then and there? And I was just like, I was like, Maddie, what the hell happened? She's like, this, and I was like, I think at some point while I had a fever, I dreamed we did more or something, and I
Yeah.
was absolutely convinced. Anyways,
I dreamed the
So I
D&D
assume
gone by.
then Rage will have been spending a lot of time with the weapon systems, making sure everything is functioning as intended.
so just so you are aware, you can control anything on your side from either gun. You can relinquish control if you have enough gunners, which is why there's 2 chairs in each thing. But think of it as what's a like when you switch to the top and bottom guns in Void Crew.
Mhm.
It's basically that, but your the front guns are underside cannons, and the ones on the top are multi-directional and on the top, and they're different weapons unless you install the same copy of the same gun.
Okay. So basically, so from like one point you can control like half of the ship's worth of guns.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
you if you're sitting in your seat where you are right now, you control the right top and bottom. You could have someone else, if someone else sits in the other seat, then they'd have primary control of the top gun and you'd have primary control of the bottom gun. And then the other side is the same thing, but you couldn't control the left side guns from where you are.
So I would have to go across the way to do that.
So, and I
Okay.
believe on your side, you've got the your assault blaster, and then the top gun is the rail gun, and then the left side is the torpedo and the you had another gun, didn't you?
I think it was another
twin laser.
We have assault laser, plasma torpedo launcher, heavy slug railgun, and a twin laser.
The twin laser, because you guys got another assault one that's on the captain's targeting. So,
well, Rage is happy with the railgun.
yeah. So, I will adjust the stat block later. I've forgotten to do so. But
so
yeah,
that does now mean that Casey has more weapon options available.
yes,
That is true.
And I believe in the room, there's basically a pneumatic system in the corner. You to load torpedoes into the bottom gun, so that you can fire plasma torpedoes. I think you got 10. I'll have to keep track of that as you go, but there's been the ship has been fully kitted for combat now. That being said, you have some downtime if you wish to use it. If you think of something later, let me know. But the jump is uneventful for the most part. However, as you exit the 77, a strange sight sits in front of you. In the distance, you see Port Aronia, but on a singular asteroid as you come out a little close, you see a single, docking port with a single small house with a tiny garden. Looks like there's some sort of atmosphere generator. And you see what looks like, a tiny little house and a grass yard and a garden on a singular asteroid. Just big enough for like a yard on half of it.
Oh, well, that's adorable.
That's interesting. Either someone has a lot of money to be away from all of this, and buy their own asteroid, or they just ended up here.
That's actually a good question. Does this seem to be like an orbital asteroid, or is this like rogue?
This looks like it's part of this asteroid belt. So it's not tied to anything, but it's still moving with the rotational flow of the asteroids along with it.
All right. Well, yeah, that's, I would say, interesting. But at the same time, I don't really have any interest in exploring that. It'd be just going up to a random house and knocking on it, basically.
That would be a bit odd.
As your ship comes within range, you see one of those plasma billboards goes up. It just says "Tiny Homes."
Ah, for people that want to get away.
Oh,
Who knows? Maybe next time we come back here, there will be a whole little neighborhood of asteroids around Port Romeo.
I mean, it is right on that edge of space expansion. So,
I mean, why not? I get it.
was it here last time we went through here?
You did not see it
Or we-
last time.
Not that I recall.
You get a little advertisement hailer. It's like an automated system that just sends you like.
Do you think they'll be mad if I shoot it?
Don't shoot it.
Yes, the answer.
Mm,
I mean, Sullivan's right, but also don't shoot it.
I mean, it'll be fun though. Also, it's annoying.
We don't know. We don't know if somebody lives there.
I meant the sign.
Oh, Rage, what do you have against minor capitalism? I understand, like, Avantex level capitalism, but, like, somebody came up with a cute little idea that is maybe going to create a community of wanderers who want to settle down. You know?
Or it's gonna be a drug house.
I mean,
Or it's going
I
to be
don't
a
have
drug house.
anything against it.
Well, then not fucking shoot it. Just
Uh,
let it be.
As you all are flying by, you see a sort of squat alien rolling out of his garage on a riding lawnmower.
Oh my god.
It's so cute.
I don't know why, I just imagine Octodad. That's wonderful.
Look, Rage, see? Who's gonna... Are you really going to be the one to shit on the Oronian dream?
I wasn't going to shoot the house yet.
I mean, even if you just shoot the sign could fall on the house.
I'm
And I thought I
pretty
was
sure
the
that's
best
not
kid.
how.
It's a
Pretty sure
hologram,
that's
so
not
yeah,
how space works.
you can
I
shoot
thought it was a physical billboard.
no, like yeah, one of the plasma like billboards up here.
I thought it was one more. It's like a something floating in space that's projecting it.
Oh, it's whatever's projecting it is on the asteroid, and it just appears over the house. But yeah, it looks like some sort of cross between a house and like a little, like a market stand sort of, like small business owner vibe.
Well, I guess does it look like this person is the one selling the tiny homes?
Probably.
All right then.
Okay. Well,
I got nothing else.
that didn't grab your attention, so you all just go on.
I mean,
Well,
look,
I mean, what are we gonna do? Just talk to the guy?
Yeah.
I don't want to buy a tiny home.
I mean, listen, maybe we want to invest in like a fucking enterprise with tiny houses.
All right. So you all just.
I don't think
continue.
this guy's gonna become a mogul. I don't think it'll happen.
No, we just
No.
get an idea of how living there is and see if it's even worth it.
And if you want to hail him, you can hail him. I'm good.
No, I'm not going to.
I'll do it.
So
I'll try and hail his riding lawnmower.
as you pull up the communique that's just been sitting there, it's in very broken galactic standard, and it's just very much like, hello traveling friends, I have set up my shop here. It's my tiny home and I sell tiny homes. If you would like to purchase one, please land at the landing pad I have designated at my tiny home. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Oh, we could buy one? Fuck.
Where did we put it?
I mean, maybe
So-
they're
so this
real
is-
tiny and they're like portable everywhere.
I'm just gonna assume this is like a space retail, or not retail, space housing developer guy.
Probably.
I mean, I guess if you want
I mean,
Get,
does he?
uh,
I mean, as long as it's not a timeshare.
to, what's a timeshare?
I don't know, but I just remember people talking about it when I was in farmland. All
Farmlandia.
the rich fucks.
Farmlandia.
Farmlandia.
I mean,
No, they made it sound like it was a curse.
as of right now, I am pretty sure I don't need an additional home because I just found out I may have another one.
Hmm.
I mean, I think we should. I don't know. Let me talk to the man. Maybe we could just box it up and keep it with us and just fucking deploy it. I don't know.
Yeah. Does he sell the materials for the tiny houses? Does he sell the?
It's unclear. You may have to investigate to get more information.
Okay, we're gonna go and fucking talk to this guy because we're just gonna sit here and talk about this guy if we don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
There's no mystery to this guy. I'm just gonna stay on the ship.
Okay.
Feel free to do what you want.
I'll join in with this. If anything, just
I'm here to have new experiences that I didn't have previously as an assassin. So let's look at some fucking houses.
You land on the dark side of the asteroid for the approximately 1 minute walk. You guys' ship is basically the size of the house. You make your walk around the garden path that leads to the house. You can feel the rumble of the riding lawnmower.
We're gonna get fucking robbed.
As you stop, as you come around the horizon of the planet, he stops the engine, and sort of stands off to the side, sort of eager and expectant.
All right, you got us interested. What is this?
What is it? What? You sell tiny homes? Do you sell the stuff to make the homes, or do you sell
Yeah,
the
like what are
homes?
the
Or...
logistics of what you're offering?
English, not my common, not my first language, or even third. I is better to show.
Is he an Ugnaught? 'Cause I do speak
He's
Ugnaught.
sort of squat, like maybe 4 foot tall, sort of wide head, kind of like dolphin-like skin texture.
I'll try Ugnaught. I don't think
I
it's
will
gonna
not
work.
do Ugnaught, but he's just like, yes, I understand a bit of Ugnaught. Is this your common tongue? I can trade with you in this as well.
I know. I just was trying something. I wasn't sure which ones you had. So
I mean, what is your primary language?
He just goes, it is not of here. I've never met anyone that speaks it before. But he goes over and he opens the garage and sort of slides down a like contraption that basically works as a counter. And he goes, would I like to introduce you to any of these tiny homes? And he puts a hand behind him, and along all of the walls of the garage are tiny terrariums that house, they're like encapsulated terrariums.
I fucking knew it. This was gonna be helpful.
He just kind
I'm
of
sorry. Continue.
he just kind of turns his head. They're not helpful, but they bring joy.
Can you explain the exact logistics of what you're selling? Because Rose is concerned that these are just houses and terrariums.
He brings forward and puts down, it's like a glass box. These contain an ecosystem that sustains itself.
He's just selling terrariums.
They have bugs and fish and little lizards, and they are very cute on your shelves.
How much are they?
He goes, each one is 50 gold.
Do I have fucking money?
I sure hope so.
So
do they take grand? Does he take grand unitar fuck
Yes.
money?
You want to give him
Okay.
75?
Yeah,
So
I'll give him 70. I'll give him 75 grand unitar money.
So you selling little terrarium things?
Yeah, I want a lizard.
They're like big cute. They're like probably like 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 foot cubes.
I want a lizard.
Well, there are lizards in many of them.
Wonderful.
Um,
First pet acquired.
I wouldn't call them a pet. They're tiny little lizards.
Lizards are pets. They're just not very interactive.
I mean, it's also a terrarium, so you're not supposed to remove it.
That's, yeah.
I mean, you're not supposed to remove fish and they're pets.
I mean, I disagree there.
I mean,
They're
still
not
don't-
really pets.
They're things to look at, yeah, most of the time.
There are some people that treat their fish like family. How dare
I
you?
mean, those people are allowed to do that. That's their money.
Fish can learn how to play soccer.
Some fish can, yeah.
Gecko.
Lizard.
Gecko.
He's
But yeah, that's all he's selling. There are like 6 different styles.
You know,
Gecko.
Yeah.
I mean, they're adorable. I'm not gonna say no. Look at that. Look at his feet. He's just sticking to the glass. That's genuinely adorable.
But yeah, there's just different biomes of terrarium available. If there's anything that you want to add to your walls.
I'm half tempted to just get, because we're getting a bigger ship, I'm half tempted to just get all of them. And
Oh my god, but we won't be getting a big ship that quickly.
there's got to be a place for them on the ship, right? Like,
There's probably some space somewhere on the ship. However,
I mean, I'll just get a terrarium that has a bunch of pretty flowers in it and call it a day.
okay, yeah. Yeah, there's
Just
one
not
that's
buying
like
a
it's like
Okay.
the water goes about a third the way up, and there's little like shrimps and stuff feeding on the bottom.
oh
and then-
hell yeah.
And then there's like flowers up on top and grasses.
Yeah.
You know what? I will get that one, and I'll get the desert one, because I assume there's going to be a desert one.
Sure, yeah. Alright. You purchase your tiny little, well, not so tiny, they're heavy. You were surprised by how easily he holds these things.
I mean, we have a rage.
He's like, do not tip fully over. I would secure to wall if you are using on ship, but
Where'd you get them from, out of curiosity?
my home.
Where is your home?
He sort of just points out into the stars. He goes, about that way.
Alright. Can we go there?
I would not recommend.
Okay. That's fair. If we stay here any longer, I'm gonna buy more terrariums.
I mean, I'm letting you guys.
Yeah. I will take my terrarium and leave.
Okay.
Casey has to be dragged out.
Does this just mean that Rage is like holding Casey under one arm and Casey's terrarium under the other?
Yeah.
I think she bought 2. So,
I bought 2 terrariums, yeah.
So 150 galactic unitar credits. Or
That's
grand
fine.
unitar credits, and then 50 gold. Ellie if you bought it in gold, or 75 if you bought it in credits.
I bought it in gold.
Okay.
If I can use my fucking Grand Unitar credits, I'm gonna do so. Alright, let's get back onto the ship.
You have big fucking plasteel boxes.
Wonderful.
So there is no way to access the insides of these things.
That's probably a good thing,
all
honestly.
by design.
Yeah.
So if you really need to get in, you'll need a cutting torch. But you will kill everything inside, probably.
Well, let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I do not look Sullivan in the eye.
So apparently tiny homes means terrarium.
Oh, so even worse.
Not worse. I got the pretty flowers.
I mean, you say that, but I got a gecko, so.
Got like 6 geckos.
I got a lot of geckos.
Like 2 frogs and a bunch of little shrimp and
Hell yeah.
some pill bugs and stuff.
All I want in my life. That is accurate.
All right.
You have them. I don't know where you wish to put them, but they are probably put somewhere in your room.
Yep.
Wherever they will fit.
I
They,
just imagine one of them ending up in the cockpit.
they all have like built-in lighting so that they follow a whatever day-night cycle that exists in them. So, yeah, tiny home.
All right.
I mean, they are tiny homes, just not exactly the type of tiny
They are
home that we were
tiny
expecting.
homes for things that are tiny. But yeah. But yeah, I'll go about for while we pull into Porteronia, I'll go about looking for some spare mounting brackets.
Easily enough. I would say probably. How much would that be? Probably like 10 gold per bracket, like heavy duty brackets that can attach to a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Either magnetic or just drill hole.
Yep. I'd say magnetic, just because I don't want to drill a hole in the wall.
That's fair.
That's fair. I will buy it the regular one.
I will fucking mount it however
Holes
Ellie's
in the
done it,
bulkhead of the
but-
ship is kind of a good idea.
Yeah. All right, what are we doing here? We're buying data.
Yes, we need to refuel and then purchase. Wait, no, hold on. Yes, refuel, and that's it, because we have navigational data from Porteronia to Calimex already.
All right.
Yes. And then
I am going to cover up basically completely because this is a location that I have been to and I'm concerned.
Sure, it's
that-
backtracking. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm also going to do some light investigation to see if there has been any incidents recently involving Emantex in this location.
if you want to ask around, that might redraw attention to yourself.
Hmm.
I will say that. So whether you find something or not, that might, like, oh yeah, there was a girl asking about X before. So just keep that in mind.
Here's a question.
Also,
Why
real, real fast.
why would you need to dig around?
I'm just curious to see if they even got this far. I'm sure they did, but
Well, this is where you lost the phone, right?
yeah.
So this is definitely stop one if they are in fact actively pursuing, which
I'd also like to know how big of a force they were bringing out. Because that's a good thing to know, I think.
Yeah, know thy enemy and whatnot.
if you wish to, that's fine, to be honest. If you drop the ball and we expedite our next encounter with whoever these people are, I don't necessarily mind.
I feel a little less terrified now. I'm still not great, but I feel a little less terrified. So I think it's worth at least getting some information. Does anybody? This is a group decision though, because this is gonna end up affecting everyone if I fuck this up.
I
Rage?
don't mind.
Yeah,
I mean, if you have questions, you might as well get them answered.
I suppose. And Ellie,
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
are you all right if I ask around and there's potential consequences to this?
Look, it's your it's your issue. It's up to you.
It's my issue, but then it's our issue if they come after
Fair
us.
enough, but I mean, I don't think any of us are unprepared to defend ourselves if need to be.
Yeah, I'll get some information as long as everybody's all right with this.
You do not have to ask for a third time. We've already gone around twice, I think.
All right, Casey is going to ask.
Okay. You begin investigating. Fine. You make some investigation checks. And what do you ask?
Can I get assistance with this if I bring someone along who's better at it?
I would say
I'm not going to assist you because I am going the opposite direction, and
Mhm.
I am asking from the perspective as someone looking for Casey.
Okay.
Because I want to see if there were people here that could give any information.
Mm.
Okay. Does anybody have a better than a +1 on int? Because that's what I'm working with. It's not Sullivan.
I have a +1 as
I was
well.
gonna say the more people asking questions, the easier it is for this to get back. Is what I was going to say. So
Mhm.
if y'all are
I
all
think
gonna
that-
be asking questions, I would just do it.
I'm not. I'm gonna.
Okay, then
go-
I will do it, and then I'll have Sullivan do it, and we'll just do it from that end then.
So I
Okay.
guess that leaves Rage and Ellie to get the navigational data and fuel.
We already have navigational data.
We-
Well,
yeah,
if you could actually, if it might be available
also
here
did,
to buy from,
Septel to
Septil to Savathrin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking for. Or,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, you could very easily
Calamex
get
to Septel. If there's anything there.
Calamex. There's nothing to Calamex. So,
That's not true. There's our data because I sold it.
well, there's your
Yes.
data from Calamex to Porteronia.
Yep.
Yeah. Most people just jump from Porteronia to Septel Crossing.
That's fair.
Is there any reason
Wait,
we're
can
not
we do
doing
that?
Yeah.
I thought it was too far. No, we should do that then.
With your with your jump distance, you can now do it. Before you could. It's basically a full tank of gas.
Okay, well then we should do that. That
Okay.
saves
Yeah.
us a jump. It also means we don't have to wild jump again.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's smooth to Saberthan if you can get the nav data.
I mean, the other,
Anyways,
the
okay.
other option is if we do a wild jump from Calamex to Septel, that could be an alternate route that is easier on ships that can't handle as large a jump.
Well, but keep in mind there's a million stars between Septel and Port Aronia, and this is explored space.
Yeah.
So there's a million options for jumps.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
These are just the points that y'all have. Is if y'all really wanted to, you could just jump from star cluster to star cluster, but it would be
dangerous.
there's thousands of jumps. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, that does sound like it would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
but yeah, if you want the data from Port Aronia to Septel to Savathrin, you can get it here from that same whatchamacallit, data junkie that was selling you stuff last time.
Yeah.
So I think 1,400 gold total. And then refuel to max is 3,500 gold.
So 4,900.
Yeah.
I'll mark it out of group funds.
All right.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
let's see. Casey, you are asking around for yourself, or if people are looking
I'm basically
for.
yeah, I'm covering up as much as I can. And then I'm just going to
Are you providing a description? Or are you just saying, was anybody looking for a girl around?
I mean, I'd have to provide a description because the answer is if anybody's looking for a girl in a major port city is yes.
I need to ask these questions because I need to know what you're asking. So
I mean, she'll give the what's the least defining characteristics of Casey that's like shared with other alien species, like her like just
that you
pink-
have 2 arms and 2 legs.
That's okay. Well, aside from that, Brandon,
You're pretty unconventional humanoid shape. So after that, it's pretty unique.
okay. I think we're just gonna have to ask for the pink girl. I think that's just what we're gonna have to do.
Okay.
Like
So
that's
you-
you know.
You begin asking around if anyone has seen a pink girl. It's impossible.
I'm gonna try and go back to the places that I was at previously. Like, because I was at the bank, I was at the clothing store that was there. I was at the is this the place with the casinos?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were at the casinos.
Yeah, this is
and
where
we
we did our murder mystery.
and we got the ship navigation data. So any of the tellers that I had been to previously.
Okay. So you're basically going
Because A, I know that they've been there, so if they say no, they're lying, or they're just fucking idiots. And B,
I will also
see how
state
good.
before someone says that no, they haven't seen you. It's been about a month,
That's true.
so I will be basing the information that you get off of the intelligence scores of characters.
That's fair.
From my angle, the way I'm
Oh.
asking around, I'm not necessarily going to places she's been, because they wouldn't necessarily know where she's been. I'm asking around looking for some colleagues of mine that passed through a few weeks ago. We were looking for a pink star elf. Or whatever the hell she is.
You don't know.
We don't know.
He's a Zexai.
Yeah, but people would know that. I say a pink star elf.
That's fair.
All right, I need you both to make investigation check.
Okay. Well, we get
Did we
nothing
get
but
an
jumps ahead
inspiration
of us,
last time
so
or no?
I'm going to
I did not give another one.
Okay, then I do not have any.
I'm going to luck point.
Oh, well. That's a 20.
20. 30, 20. And
That is a 23.
okay. So Casey, you are focusing on areas that you've been in, and you begin asking if you haven't.
Like, did they manage to actually get the trail?
I'm trying to find a way to make it make sense.
It's okay, Brandon. I understand.
Because unless you're asking specifically, were these people looking for this woman, you won't get that combination of
Mhm.
holding up 2 different signs and basically holding up MIB agents and then just a selfie of you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get the information that you want. With a 20, a few people are like, I mean, yeah, but a lot of people ask about, you know, are looking for people. Specifically, this girl, is she related to you? You probably don't answer. So they're like, I don't know, I'm just a shopkeep. Maybe she's been through here. I don't,
Yeah.
So it's hard to like give you that answer.
I mean, what if we just... Yeah, I guess just taking if you've seen the girl, period. Or if you've seen... Or even if there's been a lot of just, like, police activity around.
So for police activity, no, nothing out of the ordinary. You get that, yes, people were looking for a girl at some point, but not specifically. People that you don't have a description for were looking for you.
Okay.
That I know that doesn't help, but unless you have a description of who's coming after you, people don't seem to have an answer.
I mean, I don't want to drop a Vantex. That's not what I want.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
that's fine. I'll just try and glean and hope that Sullivan has some better luck.
Okay. As Sullivan's asking if like someone's come through, at some point your information gets crossed, and someone's like, "Yeah, someone came and asked me about, a pink girl. She was over there.
Yeah.
But as you're sort of asking, Sullivan, you just sort of get like rumors, and then one guy like sends you to a strip club, and then another's like, oh, I know exactly who you're talking about, and it's just someone with a sunburn. It seems like these people don't, unless you are like, is this person looking for this person? No one seems to have an answer. Or at least one that you're satisfied.
Interesting.
Because no one seemed to see anybody looking for that girl. But Casey, as you're thinking about it, these people normally just move around looking like civilians, or just go to planets with different like bioskins on, so they look like different people. So
yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah. They could also make the assumption that they at least have other people like Casey with similar abilities if they were able to train her in such a way. If one of them is part of the investigation at all and utilizing these magical, not magical powers, they might just be mind reading. They might not be asking people questions.
That's fair. And concerning.
Because they might not even need to be, because we didn't get rid of your chip until a ways after this.
Yeah.
And if they do have someone more practiced in this mind powers than you are, and you are incapable of masking yourself, the second they step foot on this asteroid belt, they'll know you're not here.
That's true.
They might not have even stopped, because they would have had a path to follow after this before they lost the trail.
So what is... I guess we just don't know.
Correct.
And whatever this is gonna happen, it's going to happen. I feel like it's just gonna be a matter of time.
At most, they may have gone to recover that cell phone. They may have gone to recover that cell phone. Where did we throw it away? We didn't throw it away here, did we?
No, I threw it away here. I threw it before we got off the ship.
Didn't we throw one away on All Sun?
You threw away
I threw away the cell phone here.
Wasn't the chip?
This was before I even told you guys that there was a problem.
Yeah, so Casey threw away a phone here. Sullivan, you used data that you
I
retrieved.
bought a disposable.
Yeah, and you threw that.
Yeah,
one
you bought a
away also.
disposable and all fun.
That's right. In which case, you know what's completely different method of investigation. Show me where you threw away this phone. If there is a camera
Oh shit.
in that region, I can try to hack into it to access footage and scrub through it to see if that cell phone was recovered.
Yeah, alright.
What recovered it.
Alright, yeah.
I will do so, because I guarantee you I know where that is.
The big circular bin that's right outside of the bank.
Yeah.
You go over there and Sullivan, you access the make a slicer check to remote access the cameras.
Gotcha. I'll use another luck point again, because this one seems more important to succeed on. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Something about that day, so you were just like, I know exactly what I was doing at that time. I know, for some reason, I remember where the clock was. I remember Casey texted me on her new phone number. I even have the timestamp. Easily you break through the security and you begin scrubbing through the compressed data. It's older data now at this point, so it is a little grainy as it was compressed. But they store for like several months at a site like this. But yeah, you've been to quickly scrub through on your personal device to that camera facing the front of the bank and the like Chipotle next to it or whatever. There's always a food place next to the bank. I don't know why.
People get hungry after they've been in line for 3 hours.
Yeah. But you scrub through to that moment where she drops it off to just verify. You can see her on camera doing so. Before she heads off to stage left from the camera view towards the casino. And with a natural 20, you just begin scrubbing through, using the processing power of Owen to basically stop whenever someone stopped for even a moment at the trash can. So it's a lot of people, but you're able to go through it pretty quickly, in quick succession. About 8 days after that phone was dropped in, you watch somebody walk over to the trash can, sort of look inside with a hand over it, and then
The phone flip up to it.
Turn towards the right and begin going down a side path on the side of the bank. Seemingly, the trash can has been emptied at that point, and they're going to whatever processing is below.
Writing this natural 20, do I have access to more than just this camera, or is it just this camera? Can I
you would have
follow
access...
their path through
Yes.
the city?
Yeah. So that was what I was getting to.
Hell yeah.
Because I would like to follow their path to the phone and back to their ship. I want to see what their
Oh,
ship looks like.
So they, instead of breaking left towards the casino, they break right along the left-hand side of the bank, and you switch to the camera that's at the end of the hallway, so they're walking towards you, towards the maintenance tunnel. As they go through the door to the maintenance tunnel, you switch to the one that's inside the maintenance tunnel, and basically just sit there and follow them down into the bowels of the bowels of this asteroid, and where the trash compactors are and everything. You get down to waste management, which is somewhere you don't even know how. It's like at least 6 floors below the like lowest building here. You switch to the camera that's inside waste management, and there's just stacks and stacks of these like processed cubes. They stand on the walkway, looking down, and they raise their hand out. After a moment, you see several of the cubes like turn, roll over, and pull to the side. They slide like 150 feet across this like empty garage space. Before one lifts up, and a singular phone snaps out of it as it crumbles.
Oh my god.
Well, they're definitely stronger than Casey.
You watch as they spray something onto the phone, like wipe it down, take it through a cloth, like get the goop off of it, you're assuming. But you follow them back up to the cameras, to the loading bay. It's just as they're going up to the loading bay, it's the first time that their hood isn't fully down, but as they sort of look at the camera, their face is white and staticky.
oh shit!
Yeah.
But they get into a long, sleek Tier 2 ship. Sort of rounded, almond-shaped, 2 points of the front, 2 points of the back. Like a heavily armored 2-person ship. They walk up, they open the cockpit, they slide in, and then they take off.
That
No.
entire like stretch, I would like to have recorded locally, just to have
Yes.
the footage.
Yeah. You pull an empty record file, just like a USB or of some sort, record the data down, and then have it.
Would you say that this took him a short amount of time or a long amount of time to do this?
15-20 minutes to watch the thing, probably another 15-20 minutes to find the person, so short of an hour.
I feel like this would be a task that would be longer than that, so, or ordinarily longer than that, so. Well, you
yeah,
did
if you were
that.
manually scrubbing, but
Yeah.
not if an AI is helping you pick out people
True.
standing at the trash can for longer than 2 seconds. So
I have no idea how that went based on how quick you did that, so I'm going to assume not great.
How much do we want to dig here?
Based on what you found, how much should we?
There's one more thing I could go do, but Of everything we've done, this is the most likely to get back to them.
Would you showcase?
I know
the-
where
the
their
footage?
ship was docked. So whoever manages that dock, I could go question. I know what it looks like. I could potentially find identifying information on the ship itself. But if there's anyone they would have paid off here, it would have been whoever manages that location.
The ship make and model is the Chronosync Stellon BB-21 Celeste.
That sounds sick. And expensive.
So,
BB what?
I'm putting in the...
Okay.
I could potentially go get registration information. But that doesn't
Alright.
necessarily mean anything. I mean, our first ship, I overrode all that stuff. I seriously doubt I'm the only one capable of doing so. I will say that you said that was like a two-person ship,
Yeah.
and I only ever followed one. So unless someone else stayed aboard the ship the entire time, it is a solitary pursuer. At most, though, two.
That would make sense. They've got 3 others that have similar training, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just threw one of them on the case.
I think we don't push it any further. I think I have the make and model of the ship. I know what it looks like. If it ever comes across my eye line, I'll recognize it. Plus, I can distribute the video once we get back, so all of you can watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to glean anything from it, but who knows?
Well, it's less about that and more so understanding what we're looking for as far as the ship. If all of you can recognize it on sight, that is ideal.
That's true. But
They may change their physical appearance at each stop, but I doubt they're swapping out ships all the time.
It's harder to do that.
Alright, if you wish to dig any further in whatever way you wish to, feel free, but
I'm good.
going to
I
return.
feel like we've pushed it as much as I think we should.
Alright.
While they're doing that, and stop me if you have more things to say, I'd like to check the bounty board and see if there's anything interesting and maybe anything about us.
Sure.
Because maybe there's something more locally.
That's true. If Mad can do her scry for the day, we can confirm if she's still in that tank.
Yeah.
Because now that we have nav data, we're 2 jumps away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can get there in less than a day.
Yeah.
So we
Or a day at most. Like,
right. So we can start doing some side jobs.
Yeah.
So, let me pull up.
so we spent 4,900 gold on fuel and nav data to Septel? Or where?
All the way to
Septel,
Only
and
to
then
So yeah, you'll
Oh,
be
nav
jumping
data
from.
from Septel to Seventh.
So you'll be jumping from here to Septel, and then Septel to Sevethrin. You have that both data.
Yes.
Oh.
yeah, we're skipping Calamex because our ship can jump to Septel directly. We have the range.
Excellent.
Yeah, nothing that so the other bounty board is actually more complete than this local one. You don't see anything on yourselves still. No one's there. You guys haven't raised anyone's heckles enough to actually put money on you yet.
Is it still just Ellie is wanted for questioning?
Yes. But yeah, there's 45,000 open bounties within 3 jumps, so where are you looking for? What are you
God,
trying
we
to
need
do?
money.
What? What are the interesting and weird bounties available? Or ones that, actually, what are the bounties where the person is wanted dead?
A lot.
Okay.
That is true. Those
What are the
that's less
bounties where
complicated.
they're wanted dead and they actually deserve it rather
Uh,
than you took the last
Let's-
french fry?
let's-
How dare you?
Yeah,
Let's
because
look
law
for-
doesn't seem to exist in terms of the bounty board.
Look for like some unorthodox one, like
So
lost spaceship or
so
something.
there's
Can we try to find another exotic pets one? Because I
there's thing
really wanted
like
to do that one.
so hang. There's Nostos Blateflon is wanted dead because he for human hunting. Um
Great.
so that's one. I'm sure copy the ones that I say so that I don't lose them. What?
You just have this massive list of bounties.
I'd shoot a
I think
generator.
he's a generator. Yeah.
Human hunting.
There she goes again.
Word. Enter. Alright. Herschel Regolid, wanted dead or alive. Supposedly dead, want proof. Basically bringing someone in who's faking their own death. That one's not worth much.
I'm gonna say I feel like we're not gonna take the ones that aren't at least giving us a significant amount of money.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
Like I feel like that's fair to say.
Okay, let's narrow it.
I don't think
to
we will ever
ones-
beat Dwarf Vampire.
Oh, there's lots
I mean,
of
maybe
weird
he's
things.
done more things.
Let's narrow it down to ones that are either in our system or in what's the next one we're going to?
Septel?
Septel.
That strains it out a lot, because here is not a permanent place, nor is Septel. So it brings down the value of a lot of the things, and it's just sort of identity theft, running scams.
We can get rid of that filter on there then.
So
Back to
you
where
can
we
look.
were.
You can look into Savathrin because Savathrin has some.
Okay, what's
Yeah.
the high end for payment? That's because I just want to narrow that down.
Is there a million gold bounty?
There are some that are up there, but
want-
it's like
Just for the sake of what we would be getting ourselves into, what is an example of one?
a million gold bounty is like kill wanted dead pirate captain.
Okay.
So you have to take out a
Probably doable.
Have to take out a gang.
So we got 3 guns.
4.
We got 3.5 guns because the torpedo
Er.
kind of counts.
So like this one's 400, 1,000. Kirkus. That's so bad for my dyslexia. Kinnerisper?
Just make up a different name. It's fine.
No.
Can you show the class?
Okay, I'll just
Maybe no. I was like, maybe one of us could pronounce it, but you know.
I'll do that, and then I was trying to make a list, so.
Oh, okay.
I'll put this and then I'll delete it because that's not part of the list.
Turkish Keen Respire.
Oh, Rasputin?
Sure.
No. Sure.
I mean, I get why he would have a
Supposedly
bounty.
dead want proof.
But yeah,
What the fuck is
Turkish,
human hunting?
huh?
What the fuck is human hunting?
Waiting for
The
humans
most dangerous game.
yeah, waiting for humans to go out in the woods and shooting them.
Oh god.
So yeah,
It's a
basically,
common pastime of Vantex.
It probably is.
I'll leave them there, but those two are not in the thing that you asked for anymore. So, but yeah, this one is the one that I put is wanted dead or alive on suspicions of necromancy.
Woohoo. Wanted dead or alive.
What are the chances that like it's like unexpected and the person's just like, I did nothing wrong, please.
Not
Like, there's
insignificant.
a chance.
Gundrig Calm wanted alive, killed my dang cat.
Oh no.
Okay, well, yeah, we gotta get that guy.
No, you killed the
We do have to
cat.
get that guy. That guy's fucked up.
No.
He killed my dang cat.
Oh dear.
Killed the kitty. No. Speaking of kitty, while we do this, I'm gonna go bother our cat.
Um. Han Luna Boper is wanted dead for a for public shooting. They killed 24 people.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
So basically they shot someplace up. That one's worth 125,000.
I come back with an armful of pussy and I just hear shot 24 people.
Interesting way to phrase that.
I phrased it that way intentionally.
I figured, but interesting way to phrase that.
He's stinky.
I mean, considering it's a male cat.
Is there like a bounty for lost research vessel with unknown alien organism on it?
Yes, that would be sick.
So
Named the SS enemy.
I was gonna say that's so there
Put out
are
by Ridley.
yeah, those are not bounties, those are scavenger jobs. If you certainly want to go for some scavenger jobs, like sure I can whip
Oh,
something
that
up.
sounds fun.
Oh, yawn.
I kind of want to. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, like that sounds sick. That legit. Yeah, can we do that?
I mean, Rage does.
Brandon?
I don't think
I'm
Rage has
trying
access
to find something.
the what's it called?
Because it's like
Yeah,
we could just roll up like a bounty where we go fight somebody, but let's get one where we need to use our brain a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, we can stop looking at the light bulb.
But yeah, if you can look for, so there are just like straight up scavenger jobs, which is basically like my shit crashed out this way. Go retrieve it. But then there's also like this ship got lost between here and here, go find it.
Mm.
I guess
That
the better
seems
question is
more fun.
the better
Though,
question
what's
is how
pay?
much do these pay?
Yeah.
Depends
those-
on the size of the ship.
Like, are those
Mm.
like? It would need to be something we could fly back, unless it has to be something we need to drag back.
You'd probably be dragging.
Or are we
most
looking
of
for
this
an
back.
item?
I mean,
Like, are we?
Though I
Are we
kind of like the
expected to
idea of
return
like
the
a
ship?
yeah.
Okay.
I guess it depends on what the quest is.
yeah.
I kind of like the idea of a crash, just so we get to, go explore like
Yeah, I mean, it's
an
something different.
unexplored
I'm 100%
planet.
down for it.
That sounds cool.
Maybe like recover cargo on X ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way
Maybe
we
we
don't have to
find
worry
another-
about hauling the ship out of orbit.
Hmm.
And also
Maybe-
potentially anything that's on the ship we can take.
Yeah. Maybe we find another planet like Calamex where it's like a crashed ship magnet.
I
Oh,
mean,
you know
honestly,
what?
probably find some crash ships on Calamex.
Yeah,
we
I
found
just-
that's a good
several
point.
crash ships on Calamex.
No, well, like we only ever explored one crater. There's craters all over Calamex,
Oh yeah, that's true.
and we have like time to explore it properly now.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could probably go
Instead of taking
activate your magnet and pull that ship out of the
Oh, the
lake.
water!
yeah, we could
Oh my
and
god.
sell that as salvage while exploring other craters. Maybe we just go to Calamex.
Maybe we do go to Calamex.
Maybe we see if Theros is dead.
Oh, he's a. Well, I guess we would see him because we're going back to that lake to get that ship out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean that ship's basically intact, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Except
a-
for the water.
And
Yeah.
also, Brandon doesn't have to make a new map.
Correct.
Yeah.
Assuming he still has that map.
I do.
Okay.
Well, he wouldn't have to make a new map, but we would need different points of interest if we wanted to explore other craters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like that's easier to make than like.
Yeah. You know
Also,
what?
that can be very theater of the mindy too. Until there's a
Because
Yeah.
what would that ship sell? It's definitely more than the 160K. Like little like
I mean, that ship was nice.
yeah,
Oh my god, we could even find modules that didn't.
and it's
break.
not blown up. It's like mostly in.
Like we can salvage modules out of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, let's go to Calamex.
Yeah, let's go count.
Okay, I guess we're going back to Calamex. Wow.
Well, this actually before we do that, do your scry.
Okay, I will do.
If
Yeah,
she's
let's see if
awake,
she's a
we
problem,
need
yeah.
to go there first.
I will do two things. One, scry, and two, look for augments for Owen.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
we might
if-
find those on Calamex.
That's true. We might.
Are you
I'll just scry.
She saved,
saved?
No.
so we don't know.
You don't know.
No.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum bum bum. Yeah, we really don't know.
You don't know. She could be awake.
She could be.
But it sounds like we're going to Calamex anyways.
Well,
It'd be fun.
it would be. We could always do it afterwards.
That's true. I mean, I guess saving the village of people is probably more important.
Yeah, if we want to think about priority list, Calamex is on our way back anyways.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
And
at that
also,
point, we
Calamex
could
is
explore
not-
Calamex as much as we wanted without the threat of her waking up at any minute.
And
That's
also,
true.
Calamex is not overly far away from where we're headed, anyways. So
Yeah, it's only
even
2 jumps.
even if we decide to go to point of interest A and then continue on in and around there, it's like we could still jump back within a day, do some
It also
do some
gives
crap, and then
Brandon time to plan out what's in the other craters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
correct, which is a courtesy to the DM that I do think we should extend.
Because thinking about it, Port Aronia, is there like a place to sell scrap there? Or maybe, what's it, Torrentil or whatever?
Yeah. No, there'd be places to.
Because if we can get business taken care of, We could make several trips back and forth between Calamex and one of those two locations to like offload stuff if needed. If we just want to like buckle down and be like, you know what, let's explore Calamex for all it's worth.
Yeah. Also, what's nice about Calamex is that Port Aronia is not far at all, really.
Yeah, okay. So I think that's our plan. Because we don't know, it's better not to risk it. We should just move forward to our destination. But our plan afterwards is point of interest A and then Calamex.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So we have our next 3 destinations set up. That gives
Yeah.
a very clear expectation for the DM.
Okay.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what we're doing.
Wait,
Hopefully.
for
Yeah.
at least the next like month.
True,
Until
unless
we
we
pivot.
jump to interest point A and are like, oh well, we obviously have to follow this string of.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I'm not gonna guarantee anything to Brandon, because I don't
True.
think I can.
True.
I don't think you can. I don't think you know enough about what
Who
he's
knows?
got planned anymore. to
Maybe we
be
go
able
to Savathun or whatever it's called. We find the we find the vault, and we get teleported to the other side of the galaxy.
I fucking hope
It's like
not.
a vault in Borderlands.
No.
Literally, Brandon said vault underneath a city, and I was like, is this not just Borderlands?
No.
Dude, I got my first legendary. It's
Oh.
kind of sick.
I just got one. I haven't gotten to use it yet.
It's like it's a shotgun that every shot summons, like whenever you hit, it summons like projectiles like from every direction that also crisscross through it.
No.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
I just got a legendary Molly 1 sniper that I haven't gotten to shoot yet. I think it like every now and then has a chance to basically shoot again for free whenever you shoot. So I'll have to look at it. But yeah. For mods for Owen, what are you looking?
I'm really just looking to see what's out there. If there's anything I can do to, like, or I can find to, like upgrade his like capacity for action during combat, or make his calculations faster, or what have you. I don't know. I don't know what the limits are. So.
Let me look through. You could improve his data core. Data core greatly improves your ship's data core. Ship's intelligence score is increased by 1. Can't improve it over 20.
Ship intelligence is currently 15.
The ship is smarter than Rage.
And Casey. I mean, it makes sense. It's an AI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ship can take reactions given to it by mods like currently, but I don't think it has any reactions. So if I find something that would give Owen a reaction, that would be cool. Oh, actually, Owen can take over one of the weapons, which I think is fucking
That's
awesome.
why Sullivan can shoot the gun in the front.
Okay. So I guess technically we have 5 guns.
Yeah, you have 5 guns.
Oh.
We have 5 weapons. One of them is a front-mounted gun.
Yeah.
And then the other...
One of them is a torpedo launcher.
Torpedo.
You could get improved countermeasures. This modification enhances your ship's countermeasures, allowing them to quickly clear lingering effects. Crew can activate this feature and ending the blind, ionized, shocked, stalled, stunned, and tractored conditions. So he could do that. It's your reaction to end an effect. Additionally, your ship can now use half of its wisdom modifier to do dexterity saves, whichever's.
Okay.
Um,
So the ship's only immune to stunned, but it's not immune to any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
So, that and the wisdom over dex thing doesn't really apply because the dex is higher, but that's actually not terrible. Being able to just as a action or reaction.
It's as an action, but he can use things. Or the ship computer can use it as a reaction to end an effect.
Yeah, so that could actually be super useful. How much is that?
That would be improved countermeasures. 25,000.
Whoa, that's a lot. That would be all of my money. And how much is the improved data core?
Because y'all are on a Mark II, so to go to Mark III is 8,000.
Could I pull it from group funds, guys?
I mean, it's a ship thing.
20, or it would be 33,000.
Yeah.
What does it do?
So the Mark 1 data core our Mark 3 data core rather, gives us an additional point of intelligence, which would bump our modifier for intelligence up to 3.
But do we use that for anything?
I don't know. Brandon,
Yes. Whenever. Whenever you're doing ship combat, you use all of the ship stat.
But what would intelligence check in combat be?
I'm looking right now.
Because if we're trying to save 1.3 mil,
Yeah, that's the other
Yeah.
thing too. Is it's like this is necessary.
Yeah.
the combat reaction one at least seems like it has a very specific purpose. I don't mind that.
Yeah, that one I do think we should get. That is the more expensive of the two, but ooh, leg cramp.
Ability scores. Intelligence is astrogation, scanning, probing. So I don't think y'all have a scanner, so if you wanted to.
You know, we
Yeah.
have our like sonar or whatever, our radar. But
Yeah, that's the default. If you want anything more advanced than that, then yeah, that would be what you use your intelligence.
I wouldn't worry about that one.
We're also going to be doing some scavenging anyways. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, so can you send me the link to what that 25,000 modifier chip does?
Let me go back to it. I closed it too.
I can't. I'm still looking at the bounties. I can't believe that guy is paying 8,000 or 80,000 gold to get a guy who killed a cat.
Wouldn't you?
I mean, I wouldn't want the person alive.
Well, he wants him alive to finish him.
I was gonna say, yeah, you want the revenge.
Oh.
It's the
Thank ya.
best way I can give it to you. It's just part of this sheet.
I can copy it. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah,
Oh yeah, we actually only have a Mark 1 data core, but we have an AI Mark 2, so I don't know if that changes anything.
the Mark II data. Yeah, well, no, you have a central computer too. I think that's what. Let me find it again. Because I think central computer is the AI. There's a data core. Yes, the central computer Mark II gives you access to a ship AI.
Okay. And the central computer Mark II is different from the data core Mark 1.
Yes, data core is for saving things.
Okay, we only have a
Mark 1.
we only have a Mark 1.
Oh, Mark 2 is 4,000 gold.
Okay. And that would also do the +1 int?
Yes, I believe it gives a plus. I'll have to go back to it.
Okay.
Nope, I went past it.
We can worry about it later though. Because
Data core Mark II. Further improve your ship's intelligence score increases by 1. Yeah.
okay. But yep, so that's just information for a later date. But I will spend the 25,000 on the chip.
Yeah, you're given a roughly 8 by 8 inch thin box with some ribbon cable connectors for you to install to your ship.
Cool.
This will help you greatly.
Dangerous to go alone, take this. Okay. But yeah, I will return to the ship and install it as we take off. So
Okay. So your next destination is Septel Crossing.
Correct.
A full 450 light years. Because your max distance is 500. You all plug in your new data. You are getting close to full on navigation.
Oh shit.
You will have to upgrade your data core to get more storage.
Yeah.
Because each of these jumps is, I would say, probably like 3 or 4 terabytes worth of information. So
Yeah, does seem like we might need.
Data core.
A bit
I
more storage space.
believe you've got more, like 3 more slots for storage drives. So while you're here, if you want to get those,
Yeah.
modern storage. Yeah, you will have to upgrade your data core if you want to install more drives or replace all your drives. Modern storage Mark 1. They're 800 gold apiece. But if you if you buy 3, that'll be enough to cover you for a while. You can also use them in a Mark II drive.
Yeah. Just get some drop 1600 on that and
2400.
2400. Wait, you
Um,
said 800?
800 times 3.
Oh, yep. Thank you.
Okay. You won't run out for probably another 15, 16 jumps worth of data.
Cool.
So keep that in mind. We'll have to upgrade your drives again later.
Okay.
Alright. But with that, your ship is finished fueling and ready to jump across. Tap crossing.
Whee!
A full 12-hour jump, 13-hour jump.
All right.
13-hour jump.
Mhm.
Jeez.
Listen, this was about an 18-hour jump before, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
and not possible.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
These lengthy jumps are why it's important we get a bigger ship.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having to spend days at a time in a living room. Ugh.
How dreadful. But
When I lived at my parents' house, basically every time they'd leave me in charge of the house for multiple days, I would just live out of the living room.
yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Is there anything that you all need to do in 12 hours or 13 hours of downtime?
Well, we've already studied for the day.
Well, this is a new day, right?
It is a new day.
You'd be able to sleep.
We haven't long rested yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to sleep on the second half of the ship. The trip. So, yeah. Not quite a new day.
Yeah, I think just playing video games.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ellie would show off how good she is at Minesweeper.
I haven't heard back from our feathered friend yet, but I'm gonna begin doing my own research into actually, what topic do I look into? Because we've asked him to look into like the names, right? And also sent him a picture. Hey, by the way, this is not a kyber crystal. Tell me what it is.
Yes, yeah.
Which one is more valuable for me to look into right now? What am I more likely to find answers on?
On subjects pertaining to the main storyline? Unclear.
Let's say well, I'm much better at artifacts than I am people finding. So I'm gonna start looking into this kyber crystal stuff.
Yeah.
Not a kyber crystal.
Correct.
I mean, there was one idea I had, and I don't know. I would need a group think on it to figure out what to ask. But I could ask the kyber crystal itself questions.
It does not have any intelligence.
But
Are
I
you
don't
talking
think-
about the...
She's talking about the spell.
Yeah.
The object
I
spell.
can ask it 5 questions, yeah.
It's possible.
But I don't know what would be good questions to ask.
Well, here's a potentially troublesome situation. Because you ask from the perspective of the object and what the object knows.
Yeah.
That object was in a cylinder that, as far as we know as characters, was sealed with lost technology that we have no idea how it was sealed. That technology does not exist. So its answer to everything may have been, everything was darkness before you found me.
Yeah. And it
I
also
mean,
probably
if that
doesn't.
does happen, the worst case scenario is that I use like a couple of force points.
And it also probably doesn't know what humanoids call it. So
Right, it's not going to be able to answer, like, are you a kyber crystal? So we would want to ask... anything we could ask it would be like, where are you from?
Yeah.
And it would say, a cave.
We don't know that.
Okay. It would say a forest.
That might be better. That might be more useful.
Like, it's not going to be able to give us, like, coordinates to where it's from or anything.
No, but I mean, if it can give us like a landmark or something, that would be helpful.
But, like, I guess I struggle to understand the practical use of this spell.
I mean, it's to understand the context of an item and where it, like, what it's experienced. Like, I think it is useful.
So the primary use for the spell would be like, y'all get to a murder scene and find the knife, and you can ask the knife what it saw during the murder scene. But asking an object its entire existence is not really in the
Yeah, we
realm
need something
for-
very specific we want answered. We would just have to
Yeah.
figure out what that is.
Yeah.
And have to be something it's capable of answering.
Yeah.
So, like, the best thing I could think of would probably be... what sort of things can we ask? Like, would you be able to get, like, how
Let me
long
look
were
up
you in the
exact-
tube?
Let me look up the exact wording for the spell.
Like, could you ask it how long it was in the tube, and would it have an actual answer?
Probably not. It'd probably be like a long time, because it's everything based on it's not based on its intelligence, it's based on...
I'm gonna put it in Brandon's game general, just so you can see the, you choose one object you must touch for the casting of the power. It is an enhanced or modified item. You learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, blah, 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 blah. You learn whether any powers are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created using a power, oh, this is not the question one. Where's the question one?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the identify one.
That's the identify one. Where's the question one? I found the question one. I was like, that's a level 1 spell. It's not. There you go. For the duration, you gain the ability to communicate telepathically with inanimate objects you touch. You can ask up to 5 questions and receive answers from the objects, usually in the form of auditory or visual hallucinations. For example, testing the rusted, broken remains of a lightsaber and asking how it got there may result in a brief vision of a disgruntled Jedi Knight casting it to the ground on that spot. An object questioned in this way can only provide information relating to its past. The DM has the final say on what objects can be questioned and to what extent.
I think because it's going to be my assumption that it was put in the tube by the ancient civilizations and not by the people that were ferrying it. That's going to be
Yeah.
my assumption. Which means anything we could ask it would be related to its ancient history and not today. So the only thing of merit I could think of it potentially answering would be what its purpose is. Like, what was its use? Like, maybe it was always meant to be like a lightsaber crystal, but maybe it like was used in something else, and that might give us an indication into what it is beyond a kyber crystal.
Yeah.
But
Nobody.
because it was in a tube, we don't know why it was in a tube. Like,
we
it
can also
could
ask
have
what's
come
the last thing
directly
it
from the
remembers.
mine, you know?
Or what's the
Like-
last thing that you remember before darkness? Just like the last moment of it being sealed away. That might give some information.
Mhm.
But, I mean, then surely we'll just see probably an alien we don't recognize putting it into a tube.
No, there might
Because
also
that's
be
the
some
last thing
language
it
we don't
remembered.
know.
There might also be some language we don't know. Yes, that's true.
Because I think there's two possibilities here. It was used before it was put into the tube. It was put into the tube directly from the mine. In
Mhm.
the second scenario, no question we ever ask will have any useful answer.
Correct.
So we have to operate on the assumption that that's the first one and hope. So I think we go for like purpose first. Like, what were you used for?
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
So I think that's probably a good first question.
Okay. What were you used for? And then we can kind of just go off of that.
Yeah. What
Alright,
were you
DM, let's
used
do
for
that.
before we found you, basically?
Yeah.
So you disassemble your lightsaber to touch the crystal itself, because if not, you get the answer.
Provided I know how to reassemble it, yes.
Yeah, you would know. Yeah.
Okay.
Pull out the crystal and hold it in your hand. Still has that same warm feeling to it.
This is all happening on the trip to Septel, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got
Yeah.
a couple
Our
hours. So.
13 hours.
Mhm.
A
Yeah.
13-hour trip to
We
Septel.
got 13 hours. We got some time to figure out some things.
You've got the stage. What are you doing?
All right. First question. What were you used for? What was your exact word, Sullivan?
What were you used for before we found you?
What were you used for before we found you?
You just get the broad stroke explanation.
Of like what a kyber crystal is?
Like,
Like,
what was-
like it's a power?
you just
or-
get the word. What were you used for? Power.
Okay. Fucking direct bitch. Alright. You know what? What was the last thing you saw before you were sealed away?
Little Yoda man.
You get back the word conflict
Conflict.
with a series of like a auditory hallucination of blades clashing and blasters firing and screams and fire crackle.
Okay, well, its use seems to have still been a weapon then.
Can you tell me about who held you previously?
It does not respond to that question.
Okay, I didn't think so. Fuck. Got 2 more.
Should you ask it about why it, or what causes it to change color, maybe?
I mean, it just seems to be going based off of, because I'm attuned. Am I attuned to it?
Not in a D&D sense, but yes.
It's kind of just going based off of my balance, so I don't know if that's necessarily gonna get where we're going for results, but we can maybe run with that vein and see if there's something else.
Hold on. What would be a good way to ask this? In a way a dumb little rock would know.
Don't listen to him, he's being mean.
It was used for power. There's 2 ways to interpret that. The literal sense, in which it powered things, such as a lightsaber, photon saber, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the more grander sense of the person who welled me wielded power.
Casey, make me an intelligence check.
Oh god.
Like, any kyber crystal can power something, but the person who held my kyber crystal was
16.
somebody, you know?
In building a photon saber, a kyber crystal does not power the system. The Gideon
Oh.
battery powers the system.
Oh.
Gideon battery powers the release of energy from a kyber crystal, which is then focused for your blade.
But the kyber crystal itself is not the power source.
It's the reactant.
I will share this information.
Okay. Then follow up to the first question. Ask what the extent of its power is.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
You ask what the extent of its power.
Yes.
It just responds with exponential.
Oh, good!
No, no, no.
Alright, we got 1 more, so make it a good one.
Well, I think we want to follow this line of thinking.
I just fucking... Why can't you communicate in pictures like everything else? That's not the question. That's not the question.
It just gives you a smiley face on the spell.
Hee.
Also, there sort of is pictures with these, but if every time I've tried to explain a thing out, you all get confused.
No, that's what the point of the fucking things are, is to be confused by visions. That's the fun part, Brandon.
It's not for me.
No, come on, it's fun.
No,
How
because
about-
you'll follow a thing for like 4 months going, it's gotta be this, and I'm like, pointing to the answer, you're like, fuck that, it's gotta be this. I like how you go
Brandon, that's gonna happen no matter what. You minimizing the ways that it's gonna happen.
That's
is
not
gonna
true.
help.
I am absolutely destroying your misunderstanding of the situation.
You can't possibly misunderstand what's happening.
Oh, you do get visions.
Yeah.
Do not understand,
But,
or do not underestimate
Yeah,
the power of our
Casey's-
misunderstanding.
Casey's getting visions and sounds and things, but I'm giving
In
you
that
the interpretation.
case,
Yeah,
you might be able to actually witness an event.
that's what I
So
wanted. Is I wanted
then
to witness an event.
in that case, I think the final question should be, what is the most your power has ever been leveraged? Because I want to see what it could actually do.
You know what? That's fair and also a little terrifying, but I think that you're on the right track.
Because that is going to actually point to an individual thing happening.
You know what? Yeah. What is the most that your power has ever been fucking leveraged? Show me.
You see a tall, lithe man covered in scars, light blue skin, bright red extrusion of crystal coming from their forehead.
Oh.
And you watch as he bounds across a battlefield and, like, taking a brush, a 30-foot long, winding, wraithful snake snuffs out life with every bound.
Oh my god.
Is there any more to is there like what clothing is he wearing, or is it just and I'm assuming it's the same crystal that fucking whatever his face had.
Make another intelligence.
So bad at these. I've been getting lucky. Okay, you can do this, Rose.
Work
You
on
can
your
do
brain.
this. It feels
Get a brain upgrade.
it feels low, but I'm gonna will it to not be. Come on. You're not gonna be low. You're not gonna be low. Fuck.
5, which is a total of
6.
6, which is enough to notice one of the main creatures of this galaxy.
The fucking chiss.
No.
Notches.
Well, yes, the notches. The Utari.
Okay, yeah. Is that just okay? That's just their fucking racial trait, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, the guy just had like a 30-foot long lightsaber.
I mean, that's sick, though.
In the shape of a snake
Yeah.
that was eating everything in its path.
But
30-foot long laser whip.
Yeah.
I mean, that's important to contextualize, though. So it's always used as a weapon. It's not like, oh yeah, we can put it into a gun and fire a death laser.
I mean, unless someone hasn't tried it. We don't know how long this thing's been sealed away.
That's true. Maybe it can power the Death Star.
The what now?
Just a project I've been thinking
I'm
about.
thinking of a
working
design.
I feel like you calling them that inherently means it's not gonna go well.
I mean, I'm
Also,
interested.
you're better than that for names.
on. All right. Well, whatever it might be, it is still utilized as a kyber crystal, and
I mean, that's
that's
what I'm
about
gonna be
it.
using it for.
So, whatever it is outside of a kyber crystal, it still seems to just be a kyber crystal. So maybe like a kyber crystal plus. A kyber crystal.
Kyber crystal.
Perhaps
I mean,
it's
that's as yeah.
perhaps it's even the Kyber Rest crystal.
I mean, it feels like it's the Kyber Rest. I'm gonna be honest. This is some heavy caliber shit.
Which means it does mean I think there's less merit in me researching. Because it's not like we've discovered it has a new purpose. It still fulfills the same role. Anything beyond that is just learning history, basically. Which, while interesting, is not pressing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always look up and see if anyone's got the records of a battle where a guy swings a giant snake around and kills everything.
I feel like a few of those have probably happened.
Well, yeah, but there can't have been that many.
Is there a really easy to find Wikipedia article
dozens
about
of
snake?
galactic faring civilizations have risen and fallen over thousands and thousands of years? There's probably at least a couple.
Yeah.
Now,
This is Rose talking.
it
Maybe
is
it's the equivalent of the Battle of Waterloo.
specifically
Stupid.
from Unitar, right?
Yeah, he was Unitari.
Yeah, Utari.
So you
Unitari.
would be researching records of battles that specifically happened there, but even then, that's thousands of years of documents.
Also, not
They would have had-
necessarily happened there because people move around.
True. Could have been a wanderer, partaking in a foreign war somewhere. I don't think... It might be a good downtime activity. I might look into it a bit, but for now, I'm not concerned.
I mean, yeah, it's not an emergency. It is an interesting thing, and I better get my shit together, or I feel like it's gonna definitely pull me one way or another. So
All
we'll
right.
just figure out what I want. But that's a me thing. So
Yeah. Spend my
Okay.
downtime just relaxing.
Mhm.
I
let's
haven't
go
done
to
much of that.
fucking Ellie's planet. Let's go.
Oh, we gotta get to
We have one more
Septel.
jump
Sure.
after.
I'm sorry. Let's go to Septel and then Ellie's
Well-
planet.
While we're in the jump, I guess Rage is parsing through the couple of files that he pulled
Mhm.
from the archive and is trying to get as much information to possibly find anything about the sound and the silence.
I mean, it's essentially just like I would say probably like 6 pages of an overview and then all of the like bulletins of this mission or non-classified mission, so like mission result, just like over and over again. So probably in total like some like a novella, like probably 35 pages worth of stuff. Mm, nothing that leads you in a direction.
No, like, dates or notable things around when sound died, potentially.
I mean, it had no, it wouldn't have the mission that they died. Oh, that one would be. You guys do a lot of missions, and only some are noted down.
Yeah.
And all of the ones that are noted down are very like basic is the best way I can put it. Like, oh, went here was part of was part of a security detail. The job went good. So and so injured, recovering. It's very, very basic information.
Can I just start making like a red line thread star map,
Sure.
trying to pinpoint where trying to figure out where things happened?
I mean, sure, yeah.
Just
You just walk into Rage's room, he's got fucking, like, the Charlie Day map, and it's like, Pepe Sylvia!
yeah, basically that. That's what I was going for.
There is no mail!
Yeah, it's like none of it really pertains to Rage or has any consistency, but you're sort of just laying things out as a. I mean, it is in not alphabetical, chronological order. So,
Yeah. Chronological with missing bits.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, you would know, like, the Rage's previous mission to the Platinum office, that that would be on your record. The Jiro's Delight
Jiro's
would
Delight.
not be.
Yep.
And that's sort of how the offering operates, is if something happens where an operative can't have a record of something, they'll have them go on like a quick mission so that they can say, oh, they were out, they did this, then came back.
Oh.
It's
So
just
they use extra missions to cover for the other things.
yes. So you'll see, like, oh, they were out on a, like for yours, you were out for like 6 weeks to deal with the platinum mine.
Okay.
So even though y'all went there for a day and finished it and came back, on record, you were working the mission for like 6.5 weeks.
I see.
But yeah, Rage goes through a whole ball of red yarn that he purchased.
Only half of which he plays like a cat with.
I don't know what information is gathered from this, but his room is now
Feels
covered with a chronological printout and red strings.
I mean, Rage feels better about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, I feel like I've made progress on something. I don't know what the data means yet, but it's there. The information's there.
I'll figure it out. But yeah, unless anyone's doing anything
useful
of RP nature.
I open the ship door and immediately leave.
Oh no.
Sucked out into the vacuum of space.
Yep.
The vacuum of space consumes you, and you die.
Correct.
But no, that does not happen.
I hate that is like the go-to like line that I have for that now. Oh my god.
But yeah, you all find yourselves after 13 hours at the major transport hub of Septel Crossing. Yeah. Septile Crossing is a giant asteroid processing plant. Has grown into a giant trucker and trading port in the middle of space, orbiting a lone white star. It is believed that either the solar system was misformed, or that the solar system collided with another and the other star, and all the planets were swallowed in the ensuing chaos. So yeah, a giant series of asteroid rings makes up this solar system, with its lone inhabitant being like a moon-sized installation of trucks going in and out. Basically, just like an 18-wheeler hub, massive truck stop.
Makes sense.
A lot of trade and the like can be done here. You all can also get gas. It's a little cheaper than normal. So it's only 3,300 gold because you all need to fully refuel from that long jump. But unless you are staying, you will have a slightly shorter jump of about 8 hours to Sylvester.
Okay, that'll be our long rest, so that works out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just for the sake of it, we should fuel here in case we need to emergency jump at some point there before we get the chance to refuel.
Yes. Yeah, you need to refuel here anyways because you're at 8% fuel.
Oh, okay.
That's, yeah.
And I mean, maybe not Avalos, but one of the other 9 planets might be hospitable to refueling. But
yeah, let's refuel, and then we'll just jump immediately, so we can get our long rest in.
Yeah.
Whee. Okay.
And then
So what's it, 3K to refuel? I don't remember.
3,300.
3,300.
3,300, yeah.
Slightly cheaper than other places because that's a
Yeah, because it's normally 4,000, and then it's 3,300 because it's cheaper here.
cheaper here, and it's not a full tank, but yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Marked
I
off.
had the thought of like, oh yeah, truck stop. People stop there to use the bathroom. How do people go to the bathroom on spaceships? And because they usually don't have them in there. And then I remembered, oh wait, there is a bathroom on the ship.
And also the answer is the tube.
Yeah.
I know too much about the design of the ISS toilets.
Well, luckily it's not ISS toilet style. It's regular bathroom style. But yeah,
What a luxury.
pretty much. You plug up you attach while you're refueling. You attach the 3 connectors: one for fuel, one for emptying your tanks, and one for refueling the water.
Every time I think about hooking up like a septic or system for drainage, I just think of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Cousin Eddie.
Yes. That is a movie I'm very familiar with.
Shitter
To an unfortunate degree.
I personally just really love the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer played by a very unhappy tubist.
Yes. The cat getting electrocuted in the Christmas tree is a little sad, but you know.
What is our 30 pounds of high quality dark Ethereum worth, by the way?
I don't know.
Is it illegal, by the way?
It is illegal.
Yeah.
You would have to check a black market.
That's why we have the case closed at all times.
I'm gonna
Hey.
be right back.
Could have probably sold it on loose cannon.
Oh, probably.
Oh well.
Didn't even think about it.
Actually, Sullivan, give me a an appraisal check.
Okay.
You would have some idea.
19.
18. About 10,000 gold a pound.
Oh.
What?
Fuck. 10,000 a pound?
And we have 30 pounds?
And we got, so that's $300,000.
Yeah.
If we can find a good buyer.
I can find a buyer.
But yeah.
Okay. We should have grabbed more of that.
Yeah.
We didn't know. And now that
Well-
we do, Brandon's not gonna give it to us.
No, I mean, if you
Wow.
find more, you can certainly get some.
You say find more. We could just
Don't
go
make
back
any.
to that asteroid,
You could.
right?
Yeah. The asteroid that was blaring warning messages as y'all left. And Athena,
Probably exploded. Yeah.
Athena was evacuating.
Yeah, but what are the
Yeah.
chances that happened?
But if it blows
Hi.
up, what happens to the crystal? It's still there. It's just floating.
Yeah. But you'd need a high quality scanner to find that.
True.
Which one are we looking at? What?
Oh, they thought about the dark ethereum and found out that it was worth a pretty penny.
We thought about the thing.
Yeah.
Bro, I forget. What does my ring do?
Your ring.
Because I'm just looking through the shared inventory thing. What does the ring of alarm do? Does it just cast alarm?
I think it just cast alarm.
I believe so, yeah.
Because I need to add that to my character sheet.
I have the ring of ghost punching.
You do.
How much can I sell my tiny gold spoon for?
Probably 1 gold.
Oh,
Is it
I feel
gold?
like it's.
like 2 gold.
You know what?
Is it a
I
gold
got it for
spoon?
free,
Alarm
that
is
is profit.
not a useless spell. I should remember I have that.
What is?
It's
What?
alarm
spell?
is not a useless spell.
Oh yeah, alarm is a good spell.
And also, Alex,
Can be a good
it was a silver spoon, but then your legal father changed
Yeah.
it to gold
Alcahester.
Did the Alcahesting thing.
Yeah.
with fucking maple syrup.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm genuinely less impressed with the transmuting to gold, and more impressed that he did it with maple syrup runes.
Guys, I've realized something devastating.
Mhm.
If I intend to eat this curse,
Yeah.
I don't know how much the hunger grows, but it'll definitely grow because I am not hungry right now. I'll tell you that.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe we hold that idea, and maybe there's a different path.
Maybe.
Maybe there is another path.
Maybe.
Maybe we don't.
Because right
maybe
now,
You don't.
I could go another 13 days without eating. Guys.
Yeah, don't. It's fine.
Do
Sullivan-
it's
No.
fine.
Sullivan's about to become one round boy.
He's gonna be fatter than our cat.
Guys, I'm so full. Stop bringing people the cure.
Speaking of fat cat, that stupid cat hasn't lost any weight yet.
Nope, I don't think he is going to. I think he's still technically growing.
I don't think that's true. That can't possibly be true. He's a year and a half old.
That's the range at which cats grow.
He's so big.
He's so big, and yes. Yeah, we were talking about you. Hello, darling.
Why do cats suddenly appear?
Hello, Mr.
All
Boy.
right, Jarvis, lock in the jump.
Yep.
All right. You all take a well-needed standing break on. Well, you've got artificial gravity, but it's not quite the same as bigger.
I guess depending on which way the ship's turning, it could like end up being slightly lighter or slightly heavier than it should be.
Yeah. Hi, little man. You are so small and dainty. Don't listen to me.
Small and dainty and collides with walls with an enormous thud.
Leave our bowling ball alone. He is a kind spirit.
Unless he bites you.
He's hungry. Alright. But yes. You refuel in fresh water. Dump out the shitter. And make your way to the Veteran Collective.
Hey, I made it back.
As the party traverses galactic distance, outside of the party's view, one aggressive, angry, possessive, and controlling woman, eyes open.
Ah!
I think that's where we will stop for now. As she figures out where the heck she is. And that way I can fully plan for
Ellie getting arrested.
taken into custody for questioning. It's different. Unless you put up a fight. But yeah, I think that's a good stopping point for now, because we've got all of the shit to do. We will not be playing next Saturday.
Yeah.
Me and Madeline are away, so but we will be back the week after.
And then we won't be back the week after that.
So
28. Wait, no. That's 18. That's the
So 18 is D&D, 11 and 25 are not.
yes.
yeah.
And then we'll be back
Yes.
on November 1st.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around. If you did, I hope you had fun. I hope you were able to relax and take in the horrid sounds of stupidity that we are able to emanate on multiple frequencies. Yeah,
We are good at that.
we'll be back the week after for some more of this and for the start of Ellie's backstory arc, the first official bit. So excited. I hope you all are as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for sticking around. I hope you have a lovely night, and if it's not night where you are, I hope you have a lovely time. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, adventurers.
Hello.
Goodie.
Have a bad time.